used to live in La Honda. It was described to me as kind of a bohemian hippie community. Didn't lock the front door. Explain why you often slept outside in your backyard.
Okay, so now we're talking age 26, 27. Yeah, I couldn't afford anything in Silicon Valley, and so we lived about an hour outside of Silicon Valley in the town of La Honda, which was the famed home of Ken Kesey in the day. So yes, it's a very backwoods, a combination of meth and little kids. So we made it about 5 years and then moved out.
Okay, but what was the sleeping in the backyard?
Oh, well, we love sleeping outdoors. And so we built a little sleeping platform. And then for a couple of years, slept outside every night. Rain or shine. And, it's California, temperate climate, right? It varies from 40 degrees to 75 in that part of California.
Okay, wait, how does that work, though?
You crawl in a sleeping bag and you lay down. It's not that hard.
What do you remember from Otter Bar in the Trinity Alps?
Otter Bar is a kayaking school about 5 or 6 hours north of San Francisco. Little creeks, and it's the place where I learned how to do whitewater kayaking. So super fun. And what I remember is just a week a year that we used to do that was all involved. When you're kayaking, you're not thinking about work or anything else.
Although I heard that you could occasionally be found under a tree in your wetsuit coding on something nobody had seen before at the time, a laptop.
We need to have these stories, Graham. I like to think of that as my family time. But yes, intermixing, I would say in general, lots of people have the idea of trying to find work-life balance.
Yeah.
And that's a very zero-sum metaphor. And I've always tried to think about it as work-life integration. And how do you have a great family life and a great career? And to do that, you have to intermix them. And so maybe I did some work during those kayaking trips.
Well, yeah, and I think that like outdoors has been that for you. That's kind of, seems like it's kind of been how you escape from work, right?
Yeah, I think that's definitely right. When I'm in the outdoors, then I'm much more, I'm separate from work.
Where was the genesis of the outdoors passion?
My mom in junior high school and high school would take us backpacking. Tellingly, my dad was always working, and my mom would take me and 2 or 3 friends, so teenage boys, backpacking. This is New Hampshire, and that formed many great memories. So I think it started early.
Did I hear there was a safari story where you ventured without protection into a safari park once?
Well, let's see. I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Southern Africa for 2.5 years. So there were lots of adventures and, in hindsight, near calls, including one where I thought it was fine to walk through a game park.
And what happened?
Well, eventually one of the game wardens drove up and basically said, "What the heck are you doing?" And then he showed me the cat tracks of one of the large cats that had been tracking me. You get, in living there for a couple of years, pretty comfortable around a lot of things.